Dead ass.
Um, Hove in the Twitter Spaces. I
This is
forgot who
recently
was
too.
it recently. Also, like 2-3 weeks ago. I think it was in December for sure. Had
Yeah,
Twitter,
it's
everything
definitely recent.
trending about Hove basically saying nobody could step with him in a versus. While me being the biased Jay-Z fan that I am going to agree on that statement. I feel like there are people who come extreme close. One being Kanye, Lil Wayne, possibly Drake, depending on the viewpoint or what's your stance on it. I feel like he does have the hits to like at least make it interesting. All three of them do. But I ask you, like, who's closest? So like, could you make a case for any of these three guys, or did I leave anybody out?
The closest people to me. You put Drake in there. I don't think Drake should even be in the conversation. It's honestly Ye and Wayne and Tunchi. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only people right there that got it with Jay-Z. They still most likely are going to lose, but they could get it with him. They could get it.
So out of 20 songs, right?
Yeah.
What's the record? Like 10-10
against Jay-Z?
15, what's it looking like?
Calm 12-8 or 13-7.
In favor of who?
Jay-Z.
12-8. I feel like
13-7. Like I feel like him and Wayne, that's going to be the same for both of them. 12-8 or 13-7.
I feel like I love Hove, but I don't know. I feel like with Ye, it really might come down to the split decision. Only off of the fact of the production
But here's the one thing you got to put in equation with Kanye. Kanye's going to throw some one crazy, like maybe two crazy songs in there that shouldn't be in there.
You think he's going to over experiment?
He go put a Jesus is King song in there, bro. Just cause you know Kanye.
Close on Sundays.
He's gonna or that little pump song. Like he's gonna put one of them. So it's like, bro, come on, Kanye. You just threw this round away.
I hear that. Even though we put Ye in here for a hypothetical purpose because he was on Drink Champs a while ago when he did the interview. He's saying he would never battle his boss. Yeah. He'll never battle Hove. That's like a brother to him. So that's just purely hypothetical speculation. Mm-hmm. But traction for Wayne has been going. I've been on Twitter and on TikTok, social medias of all channels, and people are really making a solid case for Wayne having either winning or making this a close-ass battle.
It's going to be close.
I feel Lil Wayne will keep some in this. It's like he has an unprecedented mixtape catalog. And he, like I was talking, our same group of friends or our guys, man. Lil Wayne might be one of the best feature artists of all time. So
he is.
Yeah, so he is. Okay,
he is, yeah.
Okay, so
I think he is. I think he is.
So Wayne, his features, and he has his own shit. He has the Carter 2, the Carter 3, and to an extent the Carter 4.
He got the Carter collection. He got the Drought collection. He got No Ceilings collection. Is
the dedications. There's a lot. There's a lot of mixtape catalog that's in there. So it really depends on. I feel like it's more of a generational thing on this one. I feel like people our age, the general consensus will be Lil Wayne because that's what we really grew up on. But, I'm an old head. You know how I am. I like my old hip hop music. And I grew up a fucking Jay-Z fan, so I'm going to go Hove. But
I'm Hove on that one. But I feel like it's because, like you said, our age, we grew up on Wayne. Like Wayne started popping, really popping in his prime 05.
Yeah.
And that's when we really came into whole, like we 9-10 years old. So it's like that's when we really exploring our own music options and what's playing on the radio and stuff like that.
Wayne grew with us.
You feel me? Yeah, that was Wayne. That's our guy. But if you've
been on top since the year we was born.
Yeah, but if you really got like a little slightly older people in your life or older people in your life, you go hear Jay-Z around. And then once you indulge in the Jay-Z albums and stuff, you're like, damn, like this nigga Jay-Z's really been doing this for a minute.
I get flack on saying I think Hove's still an underrated lyricist, even though I get a lot of flack for that. I feel like a lot of his shit, you don't catch, like he's one of those rappers, you don't catch a bar until 10 years, 5 years down the road. Like you don't catch certain entendres, certain like word plays and double meanings until like the 20th re-listen.
Even remember when he dropped that he was a feature on a song with Nicki Minaj. I forgot the song name.
What's Free?
Yeah, What's Free? Everybody's going crazy about that. And this is Hove, what, 2 years ago?
3, 4 now, almost 4. 3 now, you know.
Bro, like
2018 it came out.
Niggas was going crazy about that song, and it's like he didn't say nothing crazy. He didn't say nothing. He said the Prince line, and people thought he was dissing Kanye, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not dissing Kanye, bro." Like it's just like
the word. I feel like. What you gonna say? I was gonna say the wordplay is crazy with Hove, but at the same time, Wayne ain't no slouch either.
Wayne is not a slouch. Wayne is not a slouch. And then this is what, like, maybe he's like, you got a bias because Hove is your favorite rapper.
Yeah. True.
I got a bias because I'm protecting New York over everything. I'm taking New York over everything. So I'm not gonna say a down south nigga is better than a New York nigga ever in my life. It's not happening.
Look, man, but if anybody can break that down south, I feel like Lil Wayne transcended that down south.
No, he did. But it's still Hove. It's still Hove. And to me, I think Kanye's being Wayne too. If we go into another conversation, that's a conversation for another day, but I think Kanye's being Wayne too.
I think Kanye can be everybody but Hove, in my opinion. I feel Wayne, like I feel like we said this so many times and like off camera, off record. I feel Wayne would be best suited to go against 50 Cent. I feel like that will be a battle that's because they both have mixtape shit. They both have group shit, G Unit, Young Money shit. And they both have otherworldly albums like Carter 3, Carter 2, Get Rich or Die Trying, Massacre.
And when they was both in their primes, them niggas, they was like untouchable.
Yeah. So it's
they was untouchable.
50 Cent had people wearing G Unit sneakers. Man's had a video game.
But some people who are heavy Wayne fans, though, or people from down south is going to think that's disrespectful.
That's absolutely not disrespectful. I feel like 50 Cent gets some flack now because he hasn't dropped music in a minute and Wayne is still doing his thing. But there was a point in time where 50 Cent was the absolute biggest rapper on the planet. I remember being like 7 years old hearing Get Wankster on every
corner, every block. Yeah.
Like that shit was lit. Like this man had a video game. Like how many rappers got video games out here? So.
Or random people screaming out G-Unit.
I'm telling you, I heard Asians saying that shit to me. Bro, white people saying that shit. So
50's prom is really crazy. It was a crazy
4-year run. Yeah, it's unfortunate that Kanye ended the run.
When they went head to head, right?
But that's also, I think, another greatness for 50. He made money off of his peak ending. Like he knew like Kanye was coming and Kanye was here to like really stay and take over. So he made it into like a
passing of the torch
while having a battle and keeping it hip hop competitive that the shit was always predicated and made up on.
Remember they had the face to face on 106 in Park.
Bring back 106
I was watching
in
that
Park.
shit. Yeah, I was watching.
The culture needs back a 106 in Park, a basement. Because I feel like there's rappers now, like especially with Verzuz popping off, you can tell like there's still an extreme market for the competitiveness in hip hop, and I think Hove sweeps all three. I would love to see a Wayne versus Ye, Wayne Drake battle, Wayne 50. I would like to see one of those. I think Wayne in the Verzuz will be completely like a monster. So hopefully they set that up, and that's a fact.
Well, we know we're not gonna get Hove. I'm hoping we get Kanye. Kanye and Wayne will be incredible, but that might not happen. So hopefully it's 50 Cent and Wayne.
I need to see one of them in there because T.I. called out 50 Cent and 50 Cent just laughed it off. He laughed it off himself.
You think T.I. got a chance?
No, not one bit. And I fuck with T.I. Don't get me wrong. T.I. cool. I'm not trying to disrespect
Oh,
T.I.
what you know about that?
Nah, he got hits. I'm not going to sit here and say he
You
don't
could
got
have
hits.
whatever you like.
But you don't got 50 hits.
All right.
Like there's certain verses that we've seen that we know it's a landslide. Like going back to that 50 Cent and Ja Rule, like 50 Cent, that Ja Rule and Fat Joe shit. That shit was a landslide of Ja Rule. And I don't even like Ja Rule like that.
Yeah.
I don't even like Fat Joe like that. But it was clear cut. Ja Rule was watching this nigga.
Even the 3-6 Mafia one is like, yo, Bone Thugs, y'all got like 2 songs that might be unbeatable. But these other ones, man, 3-6 Mafia is wilding, bro.
It was fucking them up. So
this is wilding.
I don't like to see verses like that because it gives flowers to the person who's winning. But I mean, both people give their flowers and to look back and like, this person had XYZ worth of songs in their catalog, but I want to see Locks and Dipset-esque battles. Like that shit was entertaining the whole way through.
But that low key was a blowout.
Oh, absolutely. But absolutely. But I feel like the only thing that held back Dipset was their songs, like their song order and song selection. So I felt like they shot themselves in the foot. So we won't see, man. I don't think nobody fucking will hold, bro. But that's my New York and Jay-Z bias.
I can't wait to hear what Josh says about this.
Absolutely.